5 things that all athletes, especially endurance athletes, get wrong. So I'm going to tell you 5 things that you can do to enhance your performance as an athlete. Concentrate on these and you'll get better performance from it. Number 1 is most definitely go slower. Okay, for every single athlete out there, whether you're a beginner or an advanced athlete, you need to go slower. It's all about consistency. You need to be consistent in what you are doing to be able to go faster. So for a beginner, somebody just starting out, go slow and keep going slow. As long as you are enjoying it, go slow. If you're not enjoying it, go a bit slower, go a bit slower, go even slower. Enjoy it, get consistency from it, and then you can put the speed in later. For the more advanced athlete, when you get to the plateau, when you get to the point where you just think, I've had enough of this, I can't seem to progress, I can't seem to get to the next level, or my performances are not going the way they want to go, then go slower. Enjoy your training again. Make sure that you're just putting those consistent efforts in, nice and easy, low intensity. Enjoy doing what it is you want to do, whether that be a run, a bike, a swim, just enjoy it. Be consistent with it, go nice and slow, and then the time will come where slow has all of a sudden picked up a bit of pace, and now you can put in some faster workouts and aim towards that performance that you want to go towards. So the second one is hydration. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced athlete, hydration is always something I see people failing on time and time again. Hydration and nutrition kind of go together because you need electrolytes. Electrolytes are those things that are going to give you the energy that you need throughout the whole of your training. So it's all about staying hydrated with electrolytes because they are the electricity that fuels your body. So make sure you get the right electrolytes, not just during your exercise, but before and after. And if you're an athlete that trains every day or every other day, then make sure you hydrate every single day. Get electrolytes every day. Electrolytes are sodium, magnesium, potassium, and you can pick up all different kinds of electrolyte formulas. Obviously the ones with the least sugars, none if you can help it, no sweeteners, or the least amount of sweeteners possible. A better option is probably to make your own. Just get some sea salt or some pink Himalayan salt, some Celtic salts, add those to water and then squeeze in a little bit of lemon juice or orange juice, that kind of thing. Like I say, hydration goes alongside nutrition. You don't need carbohydrates, and before you start thinking, oh, here we go again, Matt, on your low carbohydrate mission, but it's true. Humans do not need carbohydrates. We don't get our energy from carbohydrates. Sure, I'm a chemist, okay? I realise that a carbohydrate is a molecule. It has a molecular structure. So that molecular structure can be broken down within the metabolism and will go through the electron transport chain to effectively produce ATP and give you energy. But it's a very finite source of energy and it won't last very long. Think of it like this. Your metabolism is a bonfire, and to keep your bonfire going, to keep your bonfire going really nice and strongly, you need those big logs on your bonfire. And those big logs are the proteins and the fats. They're the big logs that are going to keep you burning, keep your metabolism going, keep your energy high. If you haven't got plenty of proteins and plenty of fats in there, you haven't got those big logs, and you're constantly throwing newspaper or paper, which are your carbohydrates, you're constantly burning carbohydrates, paper on your metabolism fire, then you're going to struggle. You're going to get to a point where a lot of people know about bonking. That's what happens. You run out of energy simply because you can't sustain throwing paper onto the fire. So ensure you get a really big base of proteins and fats. An athlete's diet should consist of a high amount of proteins and fats and a low amount of carbohydrates. Sure, like I said earlier, you're going to get a little bit of energy from carbohydrates, so just sprinkle those in, which is not as much as you think. Anyway, going on to number 3. Number 3 is strength. Okay, you need the strength in your muscles to perform whatever exercises it is that you want to do. So you need to be strong for that particular event, that particular exercise, that particular activity, whether that be skiing, snowboarding, biking, running, swimming, whatever it is. You need to be strong for that. So build those muscles, build the strength in those muscles for that. Now, you don't have to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't have to go to the gym and do X amount of barbell presses and bicep curls. That's not the idea. You need to build the particular muscles that you need for that particular exercise. And when I say build, I just mean put the strength in them. Don't go for mass. You don't need a great amount of body mass. You just need body strength. They are different things. So make sure that you do the right exercises to put the strength in your muscles. That's where your pace comes from. That's where your performance comes from. That's where your endurance also comes from. Number 4 is equipment. You don't need all the most expensive equipment there is. You don't need the best bike, the best shoes, the best hat, the best helmet. You don't need all of that stuff. Sure, when it comes to racing, some of it's going to help you, give you maybe a little bit, save you a few watts on the bike, give you a bit more performance with a carbon plate in the sole of your running shoes. Sure, you're going to get a little bit of extra performance from them, but you don't need them, right? Enjoy the sport first. Enjoy doing what it is you are doing, and then you can chase the performance goals later. So don't go out there and spend everything you earn on the highest priced equipment that you can find. Some of the highest priced equipment is not as good as lower price equipment. So just bear that in mind. And then number 5 may be the most important one, and that is rest. Not enough athletes get enough rest. And while sleep is very, very important, you need plenty of sleep. Most of the top athletes in the world, people like Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, has been reported to have 12 hours sleep a night. There's been plenty of examples of top athletes making sure they get plenty sleep each night. Now, I understand that's not always possible in the real world of having families and jobs and things like that, but if you try and aim for at least 8 hours sleep per night, then that's a good starting point. But if, again, that's not possible, then what you need to do is make sure that you have full days rest. Do not train if you feel fatigued. Don't just push it out just because your training plan says so, or because your friend's doing a bike so you've got to do a bike, or just because you feel that you have to do it. Sometimes too much training is worse than not enough. So make sure you rest, fully recover before you do big workouts. And that's it. 5 top tips I've learned from being an athlete.